The next 60 seconds are going to change your relationship with food. First, I want your opinion. What is the best snack? Is it A, really delicious cookies and milk? Or do you prefer B, a tasty plate of chips and salsa with some good guacamole? Or maybe your favorite is C, cheese and crackers. I want to know what your favorite is, but while these three options may seem very different, they're actually quite similar. There are three macronutrients: protein, carbs, and fat. If we look at this triangle and we focus on this edge right here, you'll see that there are a lot of things in nature that have both protein and carbs. And when we switch over to this side, there's lots of things in nature that are high in both protein and fat. But what rarely exists in nature is something that is high in both fat and carbs. There is one glaring major exception, and it's actually milk. And that's because when we combine carbs and fats together, we start to realize the super additive effects of combining fat and carbohydrates on food reward. When we sit down at a restaurant, there's a reason why chips and salsa are free. Perhaps it's delicious buttery breadsticks. It's because when you combine fat and carbs, the reward system in your brain tells you to eat, eat, eat. Perhaps this mechanism is very useful for a growing baby, but it is not helpful for somebody with a growing midsection. When you think of some of the most addictive, delicious snack foods, you'll find that they're high in fat and carbs. This one right here is one of my favorites, very high in fat and carbs. So when you want to have some fat, just enjoy the fat with protein. And when you want to have some carbs, enjoy the carbs with protein. Try to minimize the amount of food you eat that is high in both fat and carbs. And since how much we eat is often downstream of what we eat, perhaps eating the snacks after the meal is better than eating them before the meal.